So, Chris, one of the things that you will see with Indian engineers, if we were to look at it out of India, not the ones who come to the US, a lot of technical skills is what they look at. But clearly, from what I can see from what you're saying, the importance of design thinking, the importance of storytelling, the importance
Yes.
of arts and design is so critical. And how critical do you think is for an engineer to have these skills?
Well, that's an interesting thing because it ties in with another element of my background. So, I am a big believer in the power of storytelling in its various forms. So, obviously, as somebody who studied English and literature and creative writing, I was really studying storytelling in the written form. But I also studied it in more the verbal communication side as well. So, when I was at Stanford, one of my activities was improvisational comedy, which is performing without a script. And that means that you have to get very good at being able to adapt quickly. It also means you have to get very comfortable being on stage. And moreover, uh, it's hard enough to be on stage for most folks. Imagine being on stage without a script, without any notes, without anything to go on other than whatever your wits can dredge up. So that was a great experience for me. And then in addition, Stanford recognized that it was really important for its engineering students and graduates to actually develop these storytelling and communication skills. That was the big complaint coming from the various companies. Hey, your graduates are brilliant, but we can't understand what they're saying. We need them to be leaders instead of just people who are individual contributors. And so the engineering department established the technical communications program to teach engineers public speaking and the rest of the school as well. It wasn't just engineers who took the class, it became a very famous class. And so many of the business school students would also take it because they recognized immediately, hey, this is something that I should get formal training in. Well, I took that public speaking class. I was an engineering student, so I was given preference, but I just took it because I wanted to. I thought it would be useful. And at the end of the class, which I thoroughly enjoyed, the teachers came to me and said, hey, we think you have a real talent. Would you be interested in teaching the class? I'm like, wow, that's really flattering and sure. And so I ended up taking another course, learning how to teach the class. And then I taught public speaking at Stanford for a while as well. It was a much better student job. At the time, they paid the extremely generous sum of $9.50 an hour. And this is when the minimum wage was half that. So I felt like I was doing great, right? If you worked in the food service, handing out food to other students, you get like $4 or $5 an hour. Here I was getting nine fifty. My gosh, I'm rolling in it. But that was why but I did it because not just for the money, but because I thought it was really important. I actively worked to develop my skills as a storyteller, as a communicator, and then I helped other people develop those skills. So I think that it is really critical. There are only so many things that you can do as an individual. Some of them are quite remarkable, right? If you are Albert Einstein and you're working on the special and general theories of relativity and the photoelectric effect, or if you're Da Vinci and you're scribbling away in your notebooks, that's remarkable. But most of the large scale endeavors that we go into require us to work with other people. And that means we have to be able to communicate this beautiful vision in our brains to other people and convince them, inspire them, get them to really jump on board.